Well, this weekend marks National Boating Safety Campaign, and Five Rivers Metropark is joining the national movement.
And joining us is Ranger Mike Waller. Mike, thanks so much for being here.
Well, thank you for having us today. I'm here today to talk about the national movement, like you said, of Operation Dry Water. That is making sure that people are not boating and using alcohol at the same time. We want to make sure you're using your alcohol, if you're going to use it, afterwards when you're home safely, not out on the water. This campaign is over 400 agencies across the country, all getting together to make sure everyone is aware of the dangers of operating and drinking. This campaign has 400 agencies across the country participating in this.
Wow,
that's incredible.
A lot of agencies. Yeah. A lot. So I want to make sure we talk about the Operation Dry Water campaign. So can you tell me a little bit more about that and what people can expect with this campaign?
Yeah, so this weekend we're going to have a little bit more presence on the water, specifically around Eastwood Lake, as well as our riverways. So the Great Miami, Twin Creek down in Germantown. Those are places we're going to go, and you're going to see more presence. So we're going to have some more officers out, making sure everybody's safe on the waterway, making sure that people aren't drinking and operating. Also with that, we do offer vessel safety checks. So that's when we go through your boat with you and make sure that you have the correct things that you need for that boat. Some of those things for a power boat is going to be a fire extinguisher, a safety lanyard. So if you were to fall overboard as the operator, that the engine would stop running. Also making sure that everybody has life jackets on board. I myself right now am also wearing a life jacket. This one's a little different than what a lot of people would be used to, but this is available to the general public, and it's an auto inflator. So if I were to fall overboard, there's actually a sensor inside here. And that sensor senses that I'm in the water and will actually inflate. And it makes a big, it's actually yellow, but it's a big giant yellow pillow. So that if I were to fall overboard and go unconscious, that this life jacket's gonna help me and keep me afloat. Until someone else could potentially help me if I needed that.
That's incredible. And you mentioned those vessel checks. It sounds like there's also voluntarily opportunities as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. We're typically most weekends out at Eastwood Lake. When we're out there, if you see a ranger out there and you have your vessel out, you're more than welcome to come up to us and ask for that vessel safety check. And we'll go through, it's a checklist, and it depends on what size boat you have, what exact safety equipment you need. But we'll go through that and figure out if you have everything, and if there's some things you're missing, we'll make sure we circle that and you get a copy of that. So then you have that to take with you when you go to the store to make sure you get all that safety equipment.
I love that. Oh, perfect. Now I do want to talk about this. If a ranger does approach you this weekend, what should they do?
Yeah, so there's times that we will see an infraction. Maybe you don't know all the rules of boating. In Ohio, you do have to have your boat registered, even canoes and kayaks. A lot of times people don't realize that. So if we don't see a registration or we don't see any life jackets, specifically in a canoe or kayak, it's pretty easy for us to notice if there's no life jackets on board. We might ask you to see your PFD or your life jacket, or ask where your registration is. Some canoes and kayaks have a different type of registration that you can't necessarily see on all sides of the craft. So you just will ask that, and if you have all that stuff, we'll have a great day and send you on your way. If not, we'll have a conversation about it. One of the things, you do have to have a life jacket on your vessel in the state of Ohio anytime you're out. If you don't, we are going to tell you it's time to exit the water, head to the store and go get a life jacket, and then come on back and enjoy the water safely.
Extremely well said.
Right there.
Yeah, we got that information right there on your screen for Operation Dry Water. If you still have questions, go to metroparks.org/safety or call that number right there on your screen to talk with a ranger. It was so nice meeting you today.
It's very nice being here. Thank you very much for having us.
Of course.